Welcome, everyone, to the podcast about nothing. I'm your host, Jason. And that was John.
What's up?
How are you doing, John?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. John, today, I don't exactly know how to what do we call this, guys? This shirt.
A flannel?
Button-down flannel.
Button-down flannel?
Is that flannel?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we call this pose? The Spirit Squad?
No, it's what do
Sticky.
you call those things with the flags? And you sit like motion things and it means letters. What is that called?
I was thinking of a person at the airline.
Spirit sticks? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
ramp person.
Ramp attendant.
Emma's touching where
Emma's
she used
doing
to
her
have,
Professor Xavier pose.
I'm thinking.
That's where
it's-
you used to have antennas. So maybe you're like using your fingers as antennas.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
I'm thinking of the name. It'll come to me
God,
later.
it
isn't
will.
that crazy? Ants have antennas or things.
Your
that-
aunt?
No, not my aunt.
She is
Bugs
80.
have antennas.
Yeah,
And
no,
they
that is.
sense
that is-
things.
Yeah.
And that's Brad.
That is Brad.
Brad's here.
Brad is here. He's telling us about the insect world, how amazing it is.
Well, Planet Earth 3 just came out, but I think it's all about water.
Boo.
Because the first 4 episodes so far have been like about the coasts and the rivers and the whatever lakes.
who do the narration for that?
Still David Attenborough. Sir David Attenborough.
The waves is coming.
He's 99 years old.
Semaphore? Is that it?
Excuse me?
Are those the flag things?
And that is Emma.
Can you
Emma's
Google
here.
it really fast? Can you Google it,
He
please?
can't get away from his dating page.
Yeah.
I know. Can you Google it?
Oh, he's
Please?
going to get so much anxiety. He's going to be like,
Yeah,
what's
he's
the
like,
other app
wait,
doing?
where's my...
What's it called?
Semaphore, I think.
Semaphore.
I don't know how to spell it.
Use it in a sentence, Emma.
Semaphore.
Wow, look at that semaphore.
Semaphore.
Can you give me some of that semaphore?
I wish it was summer for another day.
Oh, good word.
Play on words,
Good word.
I'm not seeing
They're
it.
so serious over there.
I know. Why so serious?
I feel like Emma should have Googled this. Where's your phone, Emma?
It's in my bag.
I don't use technology.
I don't permit my students, so I have to follow my own rules.
Game on, motherfuckers.
I can play by these rules too.
But we're all here. We're excited.
Oh, we wanted to have John's brother on a while back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
John's brother.
he was telling us about
Don't point at me.
Latin, and there's like a new Latin and an old Latin, like an English Latin and a American Latin. There's like 2 versions of Latin.
Classical and ecclesiastical.
Maybe.
Yep, it sounds
And
right.
then there's medieval as well.
Oh, 3. Were you remember this?
Were
Were you present?
I
Cognitively?
I was there. I don't
Physically,
remember.
you were there.
I remember this conversation happening.
was drinking a
and
little
I
too
remember the
much.
conversation happening, being like, "This is cool."
You know what? You have a problem because the last 2 times I've been with you, like you present like you're not wasted and you don't remember anything as you're wasted. So you definitely.
He's just walking around weird.
He's just. When you can hide it that well, you got like the Matthew Perry syndrome.
Oh shit! That's
Yeah,
not good.
you're gonna blow up your colon. Did you know he exploded his colon?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How do you
That's
do
crazy.
that?
Well, if you read his book, he was on a lot of drugs.
But how does that make your colon explode?
I think, if I remember right, it gets hard as a rock right in there.
Solid as a rock.
I was going with the Chevrolet. Like a rock.
I really need to look this up.
Either
I got
one.
it on my phone.
Bye, Emma. Don't kill the dog on the way out.
She's stuck. She's in the mic. The mic is attacking
That's a
her.
sign.
Oh my gosh, it's got her by the neck.
This,
Help her.
This is reminding
Help
me
her,
of
John.
this reminds me of the movie Stand By Me, where he's like getting attacked by bees because she's kind of reminds me of Macaulay Culkin for some reason, whom I had a dream about the other night.
Not Stand By Me. What is it
Yeah,
called?
that's not Stand By Me.
My Girl.
My Girl.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Sorry.
That other R&B song. or whatever.
My Girl.
But Stand By Me was also a good movie, just like My Girl.
Yes.
Different era, though, right?
Yes. Okay.
Stand By Me is so good.
Yeah. Great movie.
River Phoenix.
Oh man, if he would have been
Keith Sutherland?
an amazing actor.
Yeah.
But maybe it's good he died young. Not good, but like for his like mystique.
Okay.
Could be like, wonder what could have been. You know?
Yeah. Do you think that about like Heath Ledger as well?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually would be a really cool song. where you talk about it's the chorus always goes, maybe it's good they died young, but you sing about like River Phoenix or all these people that died young, and like if they would have become older in like their 50s
Yeah.
or 60s, would they have had the same kind of clout that they had now? Maybe it's good they died young.
Can you imagine like Tommy Boy, like older? I can't remember his name right now. I don't
Chris
know why.
Farley?
Chris Farley, like 60 years old, like overweight,
Yeah.
like doing cartwheels and stuff. Like I couldn't.
It would
imagine.
be that dude that's the comedian Joey Diaz
Oh,
with
yeah.
Joe Rogan. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's-
yeah.
That's who Farley would ended up
Yeah,
being.
yeah.
Just this still overweight guy that still needs cocaine to like get the pump
Get going. Yeah.
and just sweating all the time. I can't believe Joey Diaz is still alive.
No, he probably won't be.
For listeners who are following my train of thought,
My
train.
Semaphore, SEMAPHORE,
Yep.
is a system of communication with flags, and it's shown on the Beatles' Help cover.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Now that I keep saying things
they don't have flags though, aren't they? Just in like blue like things,
Jumpsuits,
something like that.
psych ward.
Right.
I
Like raincoats.
Yeah, raincoats.
Condoms.
then maybe it's not. Who knows?
Human
Who
condoms.
cares?
Who's to say?
Who's to
What'd you think of the Beatles' new song?
I haven't listened to it yet.
You
Actually,
haven't?
no.
Oh, give it.
How is it?
I need to listen.
It's all right. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. The music video is weird.
Is it an old song? Is it a new song? Is there a new
It's
Beatles?
it's
It was
old.
Yeah, like it was like they found John Lennon had written a song and they found recordings of him singing it. Mm-hmm. So then
The AI just filled
back
it in.
back in the 90s, they Paul George and Ringo got together and like we should like finish this song. We should
do the
We should
song.
finish
this
song,
They got
John.
together, but like
John,
back
we
then the technology wasn't as good to like crisp up John Lennon's vocals
Right.
that they were using.
And they had to ask Yoko. They're like, "Hey, Yoko,
Yeah.
can we use John's?" And she was like,
She's still alive.
But, but they
Called Now and Then.
but they still like laid down some like music for it. So then they used all that to like AI audio generate this
Okay.
stuff today. But the music video, it has Paul and Ringo today like playing guitar, and then it has like the end of Star Wars where you see. Do you know what I mean? Where he like sees
Oh, like ghosts.
Obi-Wan
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. Like
and
George
Anakin.
Harrison.
Yeah,
yeah.
or at the end of Happy Gilmore, where he's
yeah,
up at the house.
exactly like that. Yes, and
Like
it's
an
just
alligator.
it's John Lennon over here and George Harrison. and they're just like,
here, George Harrison over there.
so it's just like, why did they do that? That looks ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
But the song's pretty good.
Paul, what are you doing over
Yeah,
there?
what you doing?
Oh, what are you doing? I'm gonna play a song now.
Come closer to the mic, John.
And I'm Ringo.
Ringo. Anyway,
Fucking Ringo.
sorry, John.
All right, so should we get started?
Yeah, John has the topic today. Oh, by the way, this is the podcast about nothing. It's a weekly podcast.
Yes, it is.
Where one of us has a topic and none of the rest of us knows what it's about.
Know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so-
we like to guess the date, right?
Yeah, but this is gonna be a little different.
Okay,
no.
cool. I
All
like
right.
different.
Really trying something
Sure.
new today. Okay?
I like it. I like it.
All right, you guys ever done a create your own adventure story?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I have.
We're gonna
Like-
do one of those.
All
right.
Okay.
So we gotta
Finn's excited.
we gotta choose our genre. Do you guys want fantasy, sci-fi, modern, horror, love and dating, mystery thriller, family friendly, historical, or educational?
Yes.
Historical.
fantasy.
Fantasy,
Okay.
historical,
Mystery thriller.
mystery thriller. What do you? Let's do mystery.
I don't want to do horror.
Okay,
Yeah, I would
let's
do
do
horror.
mystery thriller.
I went to bed after learning about the bunk bed, and I just stared
You're just staring up at
Serious?
your bunk
into
bed.
the dark.
Into the dark.
All
That
right.
could be a.
Into the
So I'm gonna
dojo.
pick a shorter one since I've never done these before.
Okay.
Oh, that's
So
great.
I have
That's
no
great.
idea how this is gonna
That's
go.
just fantastic.
But we'll see.
away we go.
All right, this is called Complete Catastrophe, a game of Clue.
Apropos.
All right, here we
Clue.
go.
I love Clue.
All right, your name
My
is Alex Jones. Oh shit!
Which one?
Who's you?
Who's who?
I think this is everybody.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody is Alex Jones.
Okay.
The right-winged radio talk show guy?
Yes, but Detective Alex
Wait,
Jones.
who did you say?
The right-wing radio talk show guy.
yeah,
I've
Alex
never heard
Jones.
of that. I'm Alex Jones.
You-
No.
You ever heard of Alex Jones?
No.
Oh man,
I don't like right wing.
you wouldn't. Like
Oh, you would know him if you saw him or heard him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was that. Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
voice like?
Is he alive?
All right. Okay.
It's the right, and we're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on a good trap. You see the vampires. You see.
And he had the big thing where
And he was a big
Is he
guy.
there was
American?
like
Yeah.
he's Texas. There was like chemicals. There was like chemicals or something in the river. In
Oh, yeah,
some
I remember
river.
that, yeah.
And he was like,
They're turning the frogs gay.
like that was a big thing.
remember hearing
Yeah,
about
it was
that.
that's that guy.
Okay. All right.
All right,
Interesting.
so
Okay, here we go.
and she has not texted me back yet, so we'll see. Okay, cool.
Wait,
so your name is Alex Jones, Detective
We're having
Alex
so many side
Jones.
stories.
Did we? It was. We have two adventures going on.
Side plot.
Well, John has his
Plot
own
B.
love adventure going on in the middle of this as well.
Someone needs to take John's phone.
Yeah.
Your name is Alex Jones, Detective Alex Jones.
We've been there before.
Jones.
Goddamn frogs.
Somebody has kidnapped the owner of a large mansion, along with all. That's a hard word.
Wait. It's like a man's shin, like the front of his leg.
Give me your tibia.
Mansion,
It's full of men. It's a mansion.
along with all his money. He's been kidnapped. Your job is to
okay.
search for clues to find out who kidnapped Mr. Alistair.
Who's Alistair?
The guy who owns the mansion.
I like Alistair
Alistair
better.
was kidnapped?
Yes. We have important suspects. This
This is breaking news.
This just in. Housemaid Mrs. White.
No.
Wife Mrs. Peacock.
Yes.
Employee Mr. Plum.
No.
Friend Mr. Green.
Isn't this copyright infringement? They're using all the same names.
Maybe. Father Colonel Mustard. He's not a priest. That sounded like he was a priest. It's a father.
Colonel?
Father could have
Colonel-
Father.
Oh,
He's not a priest.
Father Colonel Mustard.
It's his father, Colonel Mustard. Oh, I just backed out of it.
I did it. I'm Colonel Mustard.
Shit, it's not.
And I'm Private Ketchup.
This is a catastrophe.
Oh, here it is. Okay. And daughter, Miss Scarlet. Okay, those are the suspects.
Wait, Miss Scarlet? Where was that?
Is this? Wait, did you click on Gone with the Wind?
Is there Rhett Butler in here too?
All right.
He's the butler.
He is a butler.
All right. So
Red
we're gonna we got
John, have you ever seen Gone with the Wind?
I have. I watched it
In school?
No, I like 3 months ago.
How was Martin Scorsese the band?
Oh, it was
the
fucking
Last
awesome.
Waltz?
Yeah,
you like
it was
yeah.
awesome. Yeah. Have you seen it?
We
Yeah.
talked about
It's
this
awesome.
last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was awesome. They started the movie in the middle of it. They fucked up somehow. So they started. They played like 2 minutes of it.
Oh.
in the
wasn't
middle of
meant
the
to
movie.
start at the middle?
No. And people around me who had seen it were like, "This is the middle of the movie.
This is the middle of the movie, mate.
And they just kept being like,
Oi, Ringo.
"Hey, start it over."
It's the middle of the movie, isn't it?
All right.
So then they kept. It like showed that it was like a digital like someone was just like rewinding. So you could like see it going,
Sorry.
and then it would start playing, and then be like, "Keep
My
going."
Blu-ray.
So I did that for like 5 minutes, and then it finally worked. But it was
Where was
awesome.
this?
The Green.
Oh, no.
that's worse. Yeah. That's a
At the
real.
AMC?
No.
Or the
Cinemark.
Brave.
Cinemark?
Cinemark.
They have the seats that recline and
Yeah, it
they
was
have
comfy.
the heated seats.
Yeah.
I got a big thing of popcorn and
Yeah.
the worst gin and tonic I've ever had.
You can get alcohol there?
Yeah. They have a bar out front.
Some little
Oh.
snot-nosed 20-year-old made it.
Okay, so we're Alex Jones.
All right,
And
so
all the feathers.
we need
yeah.
we need to pick a room to search. So we can do the library, the lounge, kitchen, game room, ballroom, bedroom.
What are? Well, somebody's been
Ballroom.
kidnapped, right?
Someone's been kidnapped. The owner of the mansion, Mr. Alistair.
Do we have any like clues yet
Not
or
yet.
anything like that?
No, not
Not
yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Ballroom,
Let's
please.
go to the ballroom.
Ballroom.
Let's go to the ballroom.
I hope there's
All right.
basketballs.
You go into the ballroom, but there is nobody there to investigate or go somewhere else.
Is there anything to
How
look
do we
at?
investigate if there's nothing there? What'd she say? What'd she say? What'd she say?
Tomorrow.
double-
Okay, we're doing it tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh,
I think we're doing
That's
date
such
tomorrow.
short
Wednesday
notice.
date. Wow.
What do
All
you
right.
think? What do you think that
She's
is?
excited. Yeah.
Wait,
could
I
do
thought
it.
you were throwing down a weekend.
She's gonna.
She has something on Saturday.
I'll
It's
do
her
it
grandma's
Wednesday.
birthday.
Wednesday.
And then we're hanging out Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't do Friday.
She doesn't have a grandma.
Bring her to the black box.
Swear to God,
I'll be
if this
performing.
grandma dies tomorrow, I'm cutting things off. All right, so you go to the ballroom, but there's nobody there. Let's investigate.
Why
Oh,
are we
yeah,
investigating
yeah.
if no one's there?
Well,
We're
there
dusting
could
for
be
fingerprints
clues.
in this whole ballroom.
Do you want to investigate?
Yeah,
or do you
let's
want to go
John,
somewhere
I'm
else?
getting upset because no one's following me.
You
Following me.
search the ballroom for clues and find a wedding ring on the floor.
It's mine. I dropped it.
Oh, damn it.
Somebody must have dropped it. It's a man's wedding ring. You're a man, Emma.
I have large fingers.
All right. Now let's go.
Wait. Okay. Do we know whose wedding ring that is?
No, but
there's
it's
no
a man.
inscription.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if you can actually. Okay, it's a gold wedding ring worn by a male suspect. That's all it's giving us right now.
Okay.
All right, where do you guys want to go next? Name a room. Name any room.
Bathroom.
Library.
Library. In the library, Mrs. Peacock is sitting reading a book in an armchair. What do you ask her?
She can't. You can't read.
What book are you reading?
We can ask her
Mrs.
two
Peacock?
things. We can ask her.
Wait, what kind of game is it? You just asked me what to ask her, and I'm saying what I want to
Well,
ask her.
I can't just.
Since when can you read, woman?
We have two things we can ask her. Let's choose.
Okay.
First one.
Isn't this his daughter?
What? No, this is his wife. What were your feelings toward Mrs. Allister before he went missing? Or do you have any information about Mr. Allister's disappearance?
Dive right in.
Yeah, dive right in.
The second one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do the second one.
She cries.
said, "No, but I do miss him a lot." After this, she burst into tears. Did you fucking write this? Someone?
Yeah. Right. Whoa. Okay.
We can say thank you for your time.
Jonathan, I'm requiring more character
Give her a
voices out of
tissue.
you.
Oh, right,
Give her a
sorry.
tissue.
But
Pull a
Emma,
handkerchief out of
Emma
our
does
pocket.
a good older
Yeah,
lady
can
voice.
you're Mrs. Peacock.
What's my line? I do miss him a lot.
Do you need a tissue?
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Please do not cry. It makes me uncomfortable.
No, woman,
what it
don't
says?
cry.
I do require a handkerchief.
A handkerchief. Okay.
Here you go.
What were your? We can say what were your feelings towards Mrs. Allister before he went missing, or thank you for your time.
Let's go with the first question. Yeah.
She says, "Well, we had a fight the night before,
Oh.
but not that bad of a fight to drive somebody to do something crazy."
We did have a fight, but it wasn't bad enough to drive someone to do something crazy.
Oh,
I'm also very sad.
Well,
she doesn't sound sad.
Ma'am, do you have any information about Mr. Allister's disappearance?
I just told you.
Did you?
I miss.
Line.
No, but I do miss him a lot.
Ma'am, you need to stop crying. I already asked you once.
Alligator tears.
And that's him hitting her.
Thank you for your time.
Because that's what they did back in the
Yeah.
1800s.
Is that when we're at? I
They
don't
hit
even.
people.
Do we? What year?
I have no idea. All right, we're in the lounge now.
Woman, get it together.
But there's currently nobody there.
You're hysterical.
Are we gonna investigate?
Do you guys want to investigate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
we found a
always-
wedding
yeah.
ring last
All right,
time.
we're in the
Wait,
lounge.
you chose to go to the lounge, or we chose to go to the lounge?
We did.
Get him, Brad.
We,
Get
the
him.
royal we.
Get him, Brad.
You just decided to go to the lounge.
Is he Alex Jones?
In the lounge.
Yeah, right?
In the
John's
lounge.
like the kindergarten teacher, and he has the rope, and we're all holding onto the rope behind him in single file. And he's like, "Come on, kids!" And we're like, "Yes, Mr. John."
You won't believe what we found in the lounge.
A dead body.
A used tissue.
Oh,
Now, who's been crying,
Oh, snap.
asking for
Peacock,
handkerchiefs?
Yeah.
or Scarlet, or whatever
Peacock.
her name is.
yeah,
Peacock.
you're Peacock. Yeah.
A used tissue by somebody who probably was sick. 6 suspects are, let's name them.
Name him.
6 suspects.
Sick.
What kind of sick? Like mentally?
Like,
ill?
Like disability.
like,
They have the COVID.
like cough.
Yeah.
Like sneezy.
Colonel Mustard, because he's old. He's the father.
yeah.
He's old.
Okay.
yeah. Miss Ketchup.
It's cat.
Mrs. White, because she's old, right?
Mrs. Peacock, because she's old.
Are these
Mrs.
all-
Peacock.
Are these right?
Mrs. Peacock's the only one that has been right so far.
Okay. What about purple?
Why are you listing things off
I
if
just
I was
wanted
wrong?
to help. Mr. Plum is on there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Mr.
Mrs.
Green.
Miss Scarlet.
We
All
said
right.
Miss Scarlet.
We did say Miss Scarlet?
I
You
thought
did.
Emma
You said
did.
Miss. You said ketchup.
Yeah,
Emma
I
said
said
Miss
Miss
Scarlet.
Ketchup.
Oh, you said Scarlet?
Is
Thank
there
you
Miss
for
Ketchup?
listening
No.
to me.
All right, guys. Where do you want to go next?
What are the options? Can we go to the
We
roof?
could go to the kitchen, the game
Can
room.
we just go to the front door and leave?
Can we go to the crematory?
We could go to
Crematory.
Doesn't this house have a mausoleum or something?
what is that?
It's like where they keep the bodies.
The bodies. Like it's out in the
It's
yonder
like in the
yard.
graveyard.
It's like a graveyard, but in a
it's up.
building where the coffins are in a
It's
building.
cold.
I feel
And
like
it
my
stinks.
character wants a
It's cold.
sandwich. Can we make
We could go to the kitchen.
What, like a BLT?
Let's go to the
or
kitchen.
Like egg?
The
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. One of the knives is missing.
Did you read that?
Did you? You go into the kitchen and find Mrs. White.
Hello. Hello.
What do you ask her? We can ask her two things.
Oh.
What were your feelings towards Mrs. Allister before we went missing? Or
Do you know anything about Mr. Allister?
We're not very
Why?
creative.
do you know where I could find any clues? What do you guys want to ask?
How about your feelings? Because isn't she an old woman? What's her deal?
She's an old house watcher.
Mrs.
maid?
White, I have a question for you.
what?
I actually have two, but we only have time for one.
What?
What are your feelings about
What?
Yeah.
Mr. Allister.
Mr. Allister?
Yeah.
I love McAllister's Deli. It's my favorite place to eat. It's quite delicious.
No, he said
What?
Mr. Allister, honey.
Oh, yes. He's what?
haven't been able to use the stairs in years.
What is it? What do I?
Not the Bannister, McAllister.
I love old people. They're crazy.
My hips off balance. Yes.
My hips, my back, my
Nope.
okay. She says. So we asked her, you know, what were you feeling? She says, I was slightly angry at him for refusing my perfectly good roast beef. Other than that, things between us were fine.
And by roast beef, I mean my vagina.
Damn it. I was hoping you wouldn't.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Can we ask her the other question?
It was perfectly good.
Yes. Do you know where I could find any clues, Mrs. White?
Oh, how do you want me to answer this, Brad?
Don't answer it. Keep it to yourself.
Keep it above the waist.
Keep it
You'll
to
have
yourself.
to get the sandwich out of my pants.
Stop. No.
How do you feel about old wrappings?
Sorry, Emma, that we subject you to.
Do you like gray curtains?
Oh no.
Jason,
No.
Jason, take your
No.
headphones off.
No.
You're on timeout.
Oh.
Emma's gonna write your name on the board.
Timeout. If I have to write your name up here again, that's a demerit.
Do you guys have demerits?
We have demerits and detentions, yeah.
Well,
Do you ever have to like lead the detention?
No.
Oh, that's good.
No.
So it's sounding like tomorrow. You guys think that's okay?
What are you gonna do?
So she said so tomorrow it is?
yes.
What room is she in?
Yeah.
And what is her character
She said
name?
my grandma's birthday. She said my grandma's birthday and I have a baby shower Saturday.
Ask her if they're serving roast beef.
Who do you think killed Mr. Allister? She'd be like, what? She said
You get him confused. You're like,
You show up looking for
you're like,
Mr.
yeah, the library.
Yeah.
You show up looking for Mr. Allister.
Are you responding right now?
No, I was,
What do you
Okay.
think I should say in this text message
do you think I should respond?
to Mr.
I think
Allister?
you should wait as long as she waits. Rule number 1.
No, don't do that. That's petty.
So she responded in 15 minutes. And it's been 10
I'll
minutes.
set a timer.
If she's
No, just
always
respond.
if she's always responding in 15 minutes and he's responding right away, it's too available.
That's a thing. That is a thing. Is that a thing, Emma?
It is a thing.
Emma?
The fact
wasn't
that she
listening.
wants to go out tomorrow, isn't that mute because she's already available? Like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it matter at that point? She's already said, let's go out tomorrow.
Good.
This is off topic, but
I'm
should
texting
I
my
take
mom,
her to
sorry.
should I take her to a brewery or
Oh,
should I go
this
to
is
a
off
bar?
topic. This part's off topic.
Should I take her to a brewery or to a bar?
A buoy.
Please take her to a brewery. I want to know what happened at the brewery.
See if you can find
you
out if
know-
there's like an audience participation
Do
where
you
you can
know what
actually
happened to
brew the
Mr.
beers
Allister?
yourself.
Do you know what happened to Mr. Allister?
I'm gonna fart.
What?
What? His stomach is like
What?
John, do you know? Need
This
to go
might be
explore
off
the
topic, but I'm going to
bathroom?
fart.
oh shit.
Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Speaking of,
Let's go to the
you
bathroom.
have to go to the bathroom.
Oh right.
Do you get
Well,
it?
we asked her about the clues, and she says, "Not really. Although there were some dirty footprints by the back door.
Check your shoes, people.
man.
Check your shoes.
You investigate the back door and to find 2 perfectly good boot prints.
Okay.
John's wearing boots.
Now we're talking.
No, I'm the detective.
Just 2 boot prints, not like a series of boot
Just
prints.
2.
Just
No,
2.
they wiped their little
And there's
teats
only
off.
3 people who wear boots.
Okay.
Mr. Green,
No.
Colonel Mustard,
Mr. Relish.
Colonel Mustard,
Colonel Mustard, and Mr. Plum. And
Of
who
course,
else was sick? Mr.
all the
Plum.
men.
Yes.
Wait. Why does it matter if he was sick and there was a tissue?
Because we found it.
That might
found a
be
tissue.
That
But
could
what
be
does that
just
matter?
that could just be misleading.
And also, it's a man's wedding ring.
It's a man's world.
We have 3 clues so far, Brad.
Where did the wedding ring come from?
We found
We
it
found
in the
it.
ballroom.
We found it in the ballroom.
Where have you been?
Oh, I thought we didn't search it because nobody was
No,
there.
we
no,
did.
we did. We
Okay.
got a ring.
We found
Sorry.
a men's wedding ring.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by John's dating texting.
It's good, right? I need to respond. I don't know where to take her.
We should Bluetooth her in right now.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I believe it's
What? You don't remember her name?
Delina.
You should have seen his face. his brain broke. He was like,
Oh, we will. It's on video. It's gonna be the gram.
He's like,
What's her name?
Delina.
You're making that up.
I swear to God. Look at the top.
That's a cool
Delina?
name. That's a
Delina?
cool name. I like that name.
Or Dale.
Dale. Hey, Dale. What's going on, bud?
Dale, no.
Hey man, let's go to where they make Bud Light.
Dale, no.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting off topic. All right. So we go to the
Cool.
game room next. Okay.
Interesting.
You go into the game room, and who do you find?
Hold on. Why? We didn't agree to go to the game room.
I agree
If
with
we're
Emma.
working as a team, we need to talk about our options, assess what our steps are going to be.
I don't know how to go back without leaving the page, and I don't want to go.
So, we're in
John,
the game room.
At
We're in
least
the game
give
room.
us some semblance of power. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. You find Mr. Green playing on the pinball machine.
Why'd you
Whoa.
point at me?
Because you're
You're
Mr.
Mr.
Green.
Green.
I am.
Yeah.
You're the men characters.
That's
I'm the
it.
female characters.
Whatever.
What were your feelings? Do you guys want to ask him what his feelings were? Or do you want to just look for clues and not? Mr. Green,
Yes.
what were your feelings toward Mr. Alistair before he went missing?
What's my response supposed to be?
Would speak from the heart, Mr. Green.
Speak from the heart, Mr. Green.
He's a kind soul, but he's a little curmudgeon-y. He doesn't like to share his roast beef.
Did someone say roast beef?
Mrs. White, stay out of this.
Is that a real thing? Do people refer to
I don't want to talk about this.
We should have an after pod where Emma's excused and we just get really
Yeah.
curmudgeon-y and vulgar.
or the whole podcast is just Emma being like, what you guys said is gross. She just yells at us the whole time.
We're like smoking cigars.
Yeah.
And she has a fan over here blowing away from her face.
And she has a bunch of like sunscreen on.
Okay, so we
Oh,
talked to
boy.
Mr. White.
Yeah, and he actually said that he has no specific feelings except for when he beat me at pool and foosball.
Who is this man?
Mr. Green.
No, but how do
Mr.
we?
Green.
How is he related to the family?
He was
He's one of the color people.
fuck. Yeah.
That's not a good way of putting it.
I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it.
That's not a good way of putting it.
I had
You sound like your uncle right now, bro.
Emma, the more you say that, the worse you make it.
Yeah, that's
Because-
a you thing.
Don't give power to the words.
Because in kindergarten we had the color people, like the green, the
Yeah.
white, all of that things.
Yeah.
Is that like the
purple
little
flying
Miss?
people?
Like the little Miss and Mister? Are those people?
Not specifically related, but yes, like something like that.
Well,
So he beat him in foosball and pool.
Beat him in foosball, yeah.
What are you playing right now, Mr. Green? What are you playing on?
He's
yeah, what
playing
kind of games are you
pinball?
playing?
What do you,
well, right
what-
now he's playing
pinball. Yeah.
I'm playing pinball, the Battlestar Galactica version of pinball.
Sweet. Okay, cool. All right. What's your favorite pinball game?
My favorite pinball game is Red and Ted's Roadshow by Williams. It was made in 1994.
He did it.
Psycho.
Fucking psycho. Who's playing that?
Who knows pinball machines?
and the year it was released.
Yeah. It's in Pinball Weekly.
There is an underground pinball league in Dayton, Ohio.
Is it really?
Yeah, undergroundpinballleague.com.
Where
Where do
is
they
it?
meet it?
It's not. That's not very under. If you're putting it out there,
What's
are
in
they gonna?
people's basements?
Are they gonna?
Oh,
like,
is it really?
That's weird.
That's cool.
Do you know anyone that does it?
Yeah.
It's Brad. It's in Brad's basement.
No,
Bing, bing. You just hear it downstairs. Ding, ding, ding.
I always wonder what that was.
Yeah, like
Kelly,
Do you guys want to ask him where their clues are?
yeah,
Jason,
yeah.
go ahead.
Hey, Mr. White. I'm sorry. I know you're almost
Mr.
at the high
Green.
store.
Mr.
I'm
Green.
green.
I like to call you
Da, da,
Mr.
da,
White
da.
though, because the color people. What else, man? What else can you tell me about our boy that we're missing?
He is somewhere on the premises.
Okay. Did you put him there?
He's pointing to my thumb.
Is it like you get a plum out?
Yes. He's a green thumb. He's good at working in gardens.
Gordon's.
Gordons.
Gordon's.
Gordons.
Gordon's. Gordon.
He has
Gordons?
a thimble on his thumb and he pushes it down in a very fast motion. Like he's putting a quarter on the table for another whiskey.
What would that leave behind, Mr. Green?
Carbon emissions. Thumb. Wipe your thumb.
Probably like a fingerprint.
What's
I'm
on-
thinking like a
Oh
fingerprint.
my god!
Fingerprint or a thumbprint.
Are you?
What
A
the hell's
thumbprint?
that on the table?
Whoa! What is it?
It's a goddamn fingerprint. We got a fingerprint.
Okay.
It's a
Are
goddamn
you? Did you
fingerprint.
really not understand? I was trying to mime to you. Fingerprint.
I would have done this.
I literally.
Did not do. That's not how you do with fingerprint. Haven't you ever been arrested?
This is a mime table. This is a mime table.
Have you been arrested, man?
No, I've been arrested. But I know how fingerprints work, and it's not like a meh. It's a roly-poly
Wait,
situation.
Now turn your thumb the other way.
Okay, so we got a fingerprint.
Have you ever heard that word?
Inventory.
Whirl?
Twirl. It's like the twirl. Yeah.
Whirl? Okay.
It's
It's like the... Okay.
Yeah. What's that picture?
What do we got?
Yeah. It's
Picture.
Okay, a picture of the
It's this.
fingerprint.
It's that right
It's that thing? Okay. So the suspects we have in this is Mrs. Scarlet,
Scarlet.
Mr. Plum.
Oh, snap.
He's been mentioned every single time.
Yep.
Mr. Green.
Oh, okay. I'm watching you.
And Mrs. Peacock. Mrs. Poop Dick.
What?
Peacock,
We should have gone
Poop
with the
Dick.
family-friendly one.
Does it say poop dick?
No, he's trying to be funny with Peacock.
Or are we now on a ship and he really meant the poop deck
No.
on the starboard side?
Ooh. You're full of knowledge, Brad. I don't
Bro,
know.
you nautical nerds.
Yeah. Why do they go by knots and not miles an hour?
Because I want to be different.
It's none of your business.
But like a nautical mile.
Brad said too many non-alcoholics.
Isn't a nautical mile like 2 miles or something?
I did not microdose, but that's what all that breathing was when you came in. It's a new. Ooh, I got a new thing for you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you guys want to ask Mr. Green real quick before we let him get back to
Pinballing.
pinballing what his feelings towards Mr. Alistair were before he went missing?
Yeah. What? Hey, man. Hey, just one more quick question before we leave. What were your feelings before our guy went missing? Like, were you guys good to go, or like
I didn't have any feelings. I just didn't have any feelings.
Who was this again?
zero?
Mr. Green.
Zero
Oh.
feelings.
So you have no
Still?
feelings?
no feelings, no fear.
Do you feel anything ever?
I do feel something when I'm playing pinball. I feel like my youth, a 5-year-old, that just cast a nickel and threw it into the slot.
You there, boy.
Yes.
What is it?
What day is it?
You get a
This is
pinball.
like,
you get a pinball.
The Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol.
A goose.
But they all get pinball machines.
You think that?
Emma, have you ever been in a stage play musical?
What were you in?
I did theater in high school, and in middle school actually. I did 2 plays. One play was called a little piece of heaven or something like that. And I was not a main character. And then another play was
So
called,
you were not a little piece of heaven?
No.
Or you were a smaller, littler piece of heaven?
I was a little tiny piece. And then the other play was called The Boarding House Reach. And I was one of the main characters, I'd say. I played an old woman who had no lines, but was on stage like the entire time. And that was fun. They like painted my hair and eyebrows white. So I looked like an old woman. That was
They
really
give you
fun.
like grease lines in your face.
Yeah.
Were
And
you as
then-
good at the old woman voice shtick
Well, I didn't.
now
I didn't speak.
then?
She was mute.
Moot?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I
moot
did
point.
musicals. I did On the Town my junior year, and I did Annie Get Your Gun my senior year.
You just said that you had a lead part of somebody that doesn't speak.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It was for the deaf.
Don't cut that out.
Jesus
Cut that out.
Christ.
Cut that out. What time are we at? 1:00.
Oh my God.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
That was him in the audition.
Everybody, that was John. That was John Hurst, everybody. Just to be clear.
John,
And if you,
can't
if in the comments you feel
John,
that he
go to
needs
the
to take
bathroom.
like
Take a break.
a sabbatical
walk.
for a month, we'll kick him off for a month.
John,
Just let
take
us
a
know in
walk.
the comments.
take a walk. Go text your girl.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. Listeners, we're sorry. John's actions do not represent us.
Just being like, John, what the fuck was
You can just
that?
bleep out that part.
Oh my god. This comes off of the heels of John being like, I want to start talking more. I don't want to.
I don't want to think as much. I just want it to be more
That was like clear.
off the cuff.
You need to think more. Think more. Think more. Oh, my
man.
goodness.
If your brain is in that mode tomorrow night, God help you. God fucking help
I
you.
can't wait to hear about this next week.
We're gonna go to
can't
Trolley
wait.
Stop, I think. Was that sound good to you guys?
Oh my gosh.
Trolley Stop?
You want us to go too?
If you want.
I'm not going to be there if you're going to keep this up.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
god, that was
We
hilarious.
have two. I think we have one more room to go to. We got the ballroom. We already went to the
We
bedroom.
just went to the ballroom.
We have the bedroom then. We have the bedroom.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bedroom.
Oh no.
What music's playing when we walk in? Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
1903, like 78 RPM record, like a Victrola. While recalling you on the eastern sunburn of the summer in the west, I see you coming in the night light of the moon.
And there's a witch setting fire to the bunk bed in the corner.
That was the witch. Thank you, witch.
So like we said earlier, John, you need to still think.
My lord.
Okay.
You go into the bedroom and you find Mr. Plum in the bathroom. Bedroom. You go to the bedroom.
Is that a bathroom with a bedroom in it?
Jonathan Hurst, I have one question for you, and it's a very
A
important one.
toilet bed.
Do you smell burning toast right now?
No.
Mr. Plum's on the bed toilet.
I'm sweating though. I'm so hot.
Oh, sorry.
You
Finn.
guys go to the bedroom and you find Mr. Plum in the bathroom combing his hair.
How
Yeah, I think it's like a connecting bathroom.
like a Jack and Jill situation
Oh yeah.
Yes.
in this mansion?
What were your feelings? Let's ask him. You guys want to? Let's ask him a question.
Can I be him?
You may be Mr. Plum.
I'm just. Is that like just the hair feels like it's there still,
Well,
or
it's that. Yes, it's phantom. It's phantom hair,
okay?
like phantom pain. Are you familiar with the VeggieTales song "Where Is My Hairbrush"?
No. Can you sing me a verse?
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Am I allowed to sing VeggieTales?
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
allowed to sing for a little bit.
where is my hairbrush? Uh-oh. Oh, where? You know that song? It's Larry the Cucumber, and
know,
he's missing a hairbrush, but he doesn't have any hair.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I know.
No, thank you. Yeah.
What's that belly button song?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The,
It's like a Backstreet Boys
yeah,
style.
it's like boom, boom.
Um,
I only know peanut butter
Belly
jelly.
button. What the fuck? Belly button. I don't have a belly button. Something like that.
Nor do you have a song.
and it's like the French guy,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
No belly button.
It's like cool. Like boom.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll think
Exactly.
about it.
Ooh.
Anyway,
We'll come
okay.
back
So
to
we.
it.
So
All right.
yeah.
Okay. So Mr. Plum.
bald.
Mr. Plum.
Yes.
Mr. Plum, you actually say that.
I was having an argument with him because I believe I deserve a higher salary. He, on the other hand, disagreed.
Okay. Didn't you killed him?
I was having an argument.
Okay.
with him.
Okay. So
that you're kind of incriminating yourself, Mr.
Well,
Plum.
let's not get that. I'm combing my hair, minding my own business.
Do you
You
wear-
came into my bathroom. Where's your
Mr. Plum, you're not wearing any pants.
Stop looking down there. This is my house.
I see why they call you Mr. Plum.
This is my house now. You can check the will.
what?
What?
Will I am?
Yes, I have Fergie too. She's that song Fergalicious. I wrote it.
Okay, so we're gonna leave. Do you guys?
Wait, we're leaving Mr. Plum?
Do you guys want? Do you have anything else left to say to Mr. Plum?
Yeah. We're watching you, buddy.
Yeah, Mr.
I'll
Plum.
be watching you. Get out of my bathroom.
I'll be watching you.
This is my bathroom time.
Damn it, Mr. Green. Just calm down.
Colonel Mustard here. Get out of the bathroom. I have to poop.
This is my bathroom, Colonel Mustard. You have your own.
I've used it and I've
You clogged
messed
it again.
I've messed it.
You throw up on the shower
I threw
curtain
up all
again?
over the shower. I took my shirt off.
Did you
and it-
throw up in the cat's bowl?
The cat's bowl.
Yes, I did. Now let me
And
use
all over
your
your
shower.
socky little feet.
All
Did
over
someone
my
say
sockies.
roast beef?
Mrs.
Mrs. White,
get out.
Hello?
Go back to bed, Mrs. White.
Oh, okay.
Are you Colonel Mustard?
I was Colonel.
Oh,
I was Colonel Mustard.
Okay.
Who are you?
Mr.
Mr. Plum
All right,
and Miss Peacock.
guys.
John's going through
I
it
think we
tonight.
should probably just guess who did it. Who do you guys think did this?
Oh,
I think Mr. Alistair wasn't kidnapped, and he just decided to go on a vacation and forgot to tell his family and friends.
Okay. Brad.
I think I did it.
You think
Mr.
Mr.
Green?
Mr.
Yes,
Green?
but I'm not sure. But I think I did it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Mr.
go
Green?
Mr. Plum.
Mr. Plum, Mr.
Yeah.
Green.
okay.
Jason, it's all up to you.
I mean, my favorite Will I Am song probably wasn't the Fergalicious one. I mean, they had so many good hits.
Well, Fergalicious was just Fergie.
True, but I think he wrote it.
It was. It featured Will I Am.
Do you
Yeah.
remember when she peed her pants?
Yeah.
Do you remember her national anthem?
Oh my gosh, that was really bad. Yeah. I'm gonna say it was Mr. Plum.
All
Well,
right.
now I want to say Peacock. I don't want to. It's like when you order the same thing as someone else at a restaurant. You know,
Yeah.
you try not to do that.
yeah,
She
I
thinks
feel
it's the
that.
cock.
All right, let's do Mr. Plum. When you explained your evidence, Mr. Plum was seized and arrested.
Oh.
Mr. Alistair was set free and all his money was returned.
Yes.
And
Where
thanks-
was he,
in the back of his car.
Mr. Plum?
Mr. Plum's car.
Whoa, Mr. Plum.
So-
But he drove a minivan, so he had plenty of room.
Oh.
He was quite comfortable.
He had plenty of room.
I had
Brad
a plum
just got off the
today.
wall, everybody.
I had a plum today.
You did?
Yeah.
Are they good?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
You don't like plums?
no,
it's
it's just weird.
Just the coincidence.
Yeah.
Oh,
And thanks for rescuing him. He gave you $100,000.
that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
What is that in today's money?
1450.
Yes, it went down.
That was a good year
So that's
for the
story.
Allies.
I'm gonna put it in my roast beef.
Mrs. White, we need to put you in a home. It's time. It's time. How if you had to kidnap someone? Nope, never mind.
No, go on. Go on. So ask it.
If you had to kidnap someone,
Yeah.
Sure.
how would you do it? John, go first.
If I had to kidnap someone, do I know them?
Well, let's say it's the girl at the gym.
Okay, if I have to kidnap the girl at the gym.
Have you said hi to her?
I have not.
We just talked about this. No.
This is all hypothetical. I would never do this if you were listening, Kate. I think that is your name.
He
I
has
would
no idea.
probably fall. I feel so weird. saying this.
I wouldn't even
That's
answer
why-
this.
that's why I was like, I shouldn't ask this question. It's gonna be weird.
Well, you made it personal with naming a real person. You can just be like, yeah, you just see a girl.
What if you had to kidnap someone that you worked with?
That I worked with, I'd be like, let's go. I don't know.
What if you had to kidnap somebody for a surprise birthday party?
Okay, if I had to do that and I had to kidnap them. So say I had to kidnap Brad because Kelly's throwing him a party.
That really isn't kidnapping, though.
Yeah, it is. It's against their will.
I know, but it's just making
you
it more
could-
palatable
you
for
could-
John's brain function
You
to
could just say, like,
function.
let's go to Costco, and
That's
like
true, yeah.
have a day.
Yeah. I could be like, Brad, let's go walk outside. He'd be like, yeah. He'd be like a dog.
Okay, so what if they say no? I don't want to walk outside.
Say, well, I would like to. I guilt them. I would like to go on this walk, and I wanted to talk to you about something. But if you don't feel like you want to do it, then I guess we can do it later.
With a big sigh. No, you did the sigh.
3 sighs. The rules are 3 sighs. You do 3 sighs.
3 sides.
And then
fits
you
all.
kind of like,
Oh, even the look. Yeah, get the side look.
Just one look.
Okay, so if you got kidnapped, how would you get out of it? Let's say you're zip tied,
oh,
Oh, jeez.
and in the back of a truck
With a
in
hood
in
on.
a trunk with a hood on.
With a hood on. Your arms are zip tied behind your back, hog style.
Oh, and your legs?
and your legs.
Or you're not getting out of that.
The whole thing.
You're not getting out of that.
The whole thing.
Yeah, you're not getting out.
Wait, you can get out of it if your legs are free?
Maybe
it's
if you can
an-
get your
if it's-
yeah.
yeah.
If you can get your feet.
There's a trick.
And what if the car's going 60 miles an hour?
Then you punch out the tail light, and you wave your little hand.
Yeah.
Hello.
That was in a book, I think.
Yeah,
are you
no,
in
no,
a?
that's right.
Are you? I'm sorry. Are you in a trunk or in like a back
You're in
of
a
van?
trunk.
In a trunk.
Trunk.
So that's the thing too. If you're going 60 miles an hour and you're like taking turns, you're gonna be knocking all over the place. So
There's got to
was
be a release in there somewhere
60
though.
There
miles
should
an
be,
hour
yeah.
taking a turn.
Well, it depends on how old the car
yeah,
is.
that's true.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe you're switching lanes really fast.
It's a
on the highway.
1960
Yeah.
Corvair.
Corvair.
Yeah.
Is that different from a Corvette?
Are you saying
Yeah.
this Corvette? Okay.
No, it's Corvair the car. It's a car.
Kids
Mr.
these days.
At least you got a
Mr.
big
Green
trunk. It's
Yeah.
got a real
Doesn't
big
know
trunk.
Yeah, it's a
cars.
boat.
Yeah.
Something about a boat.
If you can get your hands free, and I think there is something with
There's
the
some
zip ties.
trick, yeah.
If you when they put them on, if you make your wrist real
And you like come down really fast
real
or
big,
something.
real big,
Yeah.
and then you can get a little bit of a wiggle room in it.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Have you ever done any kinky stuff with handcuffs?
I don't want to talk about this.
I have a question though. What happened to the? Who did it and what happened?
Mr. Plum did it.
So we're
Mr.
good
Plum
with
did
that?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait. Why did he?
Did it
do
have like a paragraph at the end, like
It was-
like
so-
a 1980s video game where it's like you have reached the castle and you have saved the princess?
So from what I'm thinking, I wanted to pick one that was short because I don't want to do this for too long. But this one's this
Or you couldn't do it for too long.
I couldn't do it for too long.
John's attention span?
The ranking on this, they rank them all. This was a 3 out of 10.
Okay.
So I think it was pretty shitty written. Shittily written.
Shittily.
Shittily written.
Shittily.
So why didn't you give us one of the better ones?
Because they were all really long. I didn't want to.
I think Jason or Emma or myself would be good at doing this next time.
Yeah.
Doing what?
A 8 out of 10 one, a longer one.
How many
Yeah.
of these are there?
There's a whole. So that's the thing.
Is there
so
one for each genre?
Trust Tree guys.
How'd you find this?
I was gonna do another topic. I completely forgot about it until I was at work today, and I was like, so I tried
Wait
to
a
read.
minute.
I tried to read.
Wait a
some,
minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a group text yesterday?
Yeah, I set it out.
and he also talked to me about it at the
talked to me about
podcast.
it.
John, you got the topic?
I was playing with my new computer.
Oh, nice.
I guess I could have been looking it up
He was
on
playing
that
solitaire.
computer.
How is it? Is it pretty sweet?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, cool.
It's pretty fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. I almost feel like this is its own show we could
Could
do.
be, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's on a website called
A podcast about nothing?
Yes.
Why don't
A
you
murder
use
mystery
Face
about
ID?
nothing?
'Cause I don't want them having my face. ChooseYourStory.com.
But they have your password?
So you go there and you can like go to all the. So these are the top story games by rating, and then all that.
Are you
stuff.
okay to drive home tonight?
Those are non-alcoholic.
I know.
We
So-
could call it Mystery Prov or Story Prov.
Yeah.
Or
Story Prov could be fun. But yeah, I was trying to think. I was wanting to do something like.
I like
'cause, yeah.
I like it a lot.
It was a shot in the dark. Try something new.
no, you did good. You hit him right in the
Thanks.
face.
Yeah.
Mr. Plum.
Yep.
Mr. Plum.
Right in his plums. Deep down in my
plums.
Deep down.
Right. Blue plums.
I see you do that sometimes, Brad. Are you smelling the microphone or what are you doing?
I'm autistic. I like to touch things.
For the listeners.
Listeners.
Yeah. His nose goes to the mic.
My nose goes to the mic. What?
His nose.
Where does your nose go to the mic?
To the mic.
My nose goes to the mic.
You
My
guys
name
like this?
my name is Mike. My nose is on the mic.
Like you rhyme
From
the last
Musical
word.
Quest.
Oh,
Wait, how's it go?
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah,
learned
yeah,
it
yeah.
a different way.
It's from the Beastie Boys song.
I have this friend. His name is Mike. Da, 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 da.
he knows how to go over pikes.
Da, 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 da.
Pikes are cool, but he shopped at Rikes.
Da, 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 da,
da.
My friend Mike, he owns a bike.
Bikes make me rap real slow like Ike.
Da, 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 da. I just faked you out. That's a psych. Da, 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 da.
Sykes
The way
are-
they do it at the theater, though, we would be teams. So you would be
Yeah.
a team, and we would
And
be
we
a
have
team.
to say the last word together.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I played
Yeah.
that in college. It was
That's
one of my
cool.
favorite games.
Be a fun
But it's
game.
based
Rhyming
off of a
games.
Beastie Boys song,
Yeah,
which
it
you're not
is.
doing the
No.
correct
do
melody.
I'm not. That's how I learned
And
it.
it starts, I've
But-
got an aunt and her name is Sue.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like ragu.
But you two have to say it together.
Ragu.
Oh,
Now it's your turn.
oh, ragu's really cool if you eat it with stew.
Ooh. Let's go.
St. Louis University is known as SLU.
Tim is not good at this first two.
I would say that was really good. It was just really bizarre.
Too specific.
Were you ever going to get slew from St.
I
Lou?
just realized what SLU is now. It's SLU.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not how you say school. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot, though.
I play that in the shower. When I'm just like bored and I'm washing my
But
hair.
it's a team sport. Who else is
Well,
in
'cause I
the
like to-
She
shower
does
with
I
play
you?
like
part.
to
She
rhyme
goes to
with
the other side of
myself.
the shower. and
Yeah, I
comes
like
back.
to rhyme with myself.
Yeah.
You're like, my name is Emma. It's going to be a great day.
That doesn't rhyme with Emma. Dilemma.
It was the
rhymes with
first.
Emma.
It was
Yeah.
the first verse.
That's a long verse.
Yeah, but you're in the shower for like what, 15 minutes? You got time to fill, kid.
Well, that was the episode of what do we call this?
Clue with friends.
I like that.
Clue with
Clue
friends.
with
Yeah.
friends. I don't have a clue.
And
TM.
if, like,
But if you knew-
in weeks past, if Jason forgets to doctor this episode, like
I
he has
put
in
a
weeks
reminder.
past, we sincerely
We are
apologize
so,
for
so,
Jonathan Hurst's
so
behavior.
sorry. How about John apologizes? We also play the game of, you know, the song Gaston from Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
No one, something like
That's
Gaston.
done up, but don't
And
like us.
we rhyme that. So
Yeah.
like, shoot, what's a word?
Ghost.
Ghost like
Oh, no one ghosts like Gaston. No one hosts like Gaston.
No one chokes like Gaston.
eats a toast like Gaston.
And so we
down
all
your
like,
throat like Gaston.
And he chokes like Gaston.
And I'll write a note to Gaston.
And he says nope like Gaston.
It's a Gaston beautiful day.
Yeah.
You know how when you like say a word so many times it loses its meaning?
Yes. Gaston.
I started to do that. I was like, what are we rhyming? I forget. What's the word?
I don't think John's okay.
I don't.
He's clearly already in the date, like it's happening right now in his brain. He's like, okay, so I'm gonna sit down, and what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
say
sit
first.
down. What if you're there before her? Do you stand up when she comes in?
No, I would. So I'll probably just sit at the bar and then I'll just be looking. And then when she walks in, be like, hey!
Please wave like that.
and make those noises. Whoop!
Hey,
Do you listen to Tinder topics at all?
No.
You didn't listen to her last episode.
No. Sorry.
Oh my
With Cam?
god.
I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah, with Cam.
was a good one.
But even though she has guests, it's always her episode about her. It always will be.
It is.
Did you listen to it?
yeah.
She went on this date with this guy who was a farmer several years ago, and it was like a bad date. And then they didn't talk for several years, and then
So
he got
you
a new.
had a bad day.
So you had a bad date with
And he put
Joe.
you in a
With
trunk.
farmer.
So this farmer guy got a new computer, coincidentally, oddly, and he was going through all of his bookmarks to like transfer them, and then he found his like old dating account, and then he found his old messages with Jill, and in his brain he was like, "Hey, I should revisit this."
So he hits her up, and this was a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, and they set up this date. And this is piggybacking on your question of like if John gets there first, what does he do? So she was there like a half an hour before this guy at this bar, and Jill was feeling uncomfortable as she does often, and the way she helps that situation is just by talking. So she told everybody at the bar
no.
about the previous date experience with this guy.
Oh no.
That's
For 30
incredible.
minutes.
That's incredible.
So then when the guy came in, they were all like, "Hey, Dan."
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's
yes,
incredible.
Yes.
was she intentionally early or was he late?
I don't know.
Who's
to say?
What do you guys like to do?
Who's to say?
I like being early. I like being
Yeah.
the first one there.
I like being like 5 minutes early.
It's like I'm like Robert De Niro in Goodfellas. You think you're gonna get there early? I'm there 15 minutes before you. I already know where I'm sitting.
that's like
by the window.
that saying that's like if you're on time, you're late.
If you're on, if you're early, you're on time. If you're
Yeah.
on time, you're late. If you're late,
If you're late, why
Get the
are you
fuck
here?
out of here.
fired.
Yay.
Hey, get the fuck out!
My youth pastor used to say that all the time.
If you're,
fuck out!
Not that far.
that's why Brad hasn't been to church.
Not
Not
that
down
far.
with Jesus. Get the fuck out of here!
He's like dicing. He's like smoking. Hey, hickory dickory dock. Jesus was on the clock. Yo.
He takes his guitar off and just like smashes it on the ground.
No, don't do that.
This is what I have to say about that.
No.
Well,
I'm a sweaty mess.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, it was Dr.
Clean.
Plum in the
Mr. Plum.
Mr. Plum
Plum.
in the bathroom with the
Mr.
With
Plum
the-
He
in the
didn't kill him. He
bathroom.
kidnapped him.
He kidnapped him.
but he got him with the
Tissue
with chloroform on it.
Yep.
What?
the
No, the tissue was that he was
chloroform on
sick. The
his
tissue didn't have
sleeve.
chloroform on it.
He was sick of Mr. Allister's shit.
Oh,
Mrs. Peacock in the library, reading books all day.
All day long. Belly button. It's something belly button.
I
It's
do,
like, I don't have a belly button.
let's just Google it.
Hey, John, show us your belly button.
Don't show it. No,
There's
keep
one
it to yourself.
because you're my cheeseburger. That's another one.
That is.
All right, we're out of here. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week.